Hi, and welcome to RCKicks. On today's show, another unboxing video for you. Well, it's been a while since I did the last one. Anyway, so I've got something else. Something in here is very special and you'll want to watch to the end because this could involve you. But I'm not going to spoil the fun just yet. Let's get it open, take a look. I'll explain why I've got it, what I'm doing with it, and where it's going in the future. So, now, when you first see this car, you'll probably be wondering, what am I doing with this car? But all will come clear in the end. Right, let's see if that was good enough to get me in. No, we need more. There we go. Okay. Right. So, well packed up. Actual packing material was used. Alright, I'll leave that in. Let's see if I can just get to it. Right. Now what's this and that? I don't know. Now I obviously haven't seen this, so I have no idea. There's an aerial. I think that's pretty much it. I'll try not to get everything out because it goes all over the floor and then I have to clear it up. Right. So what have we got here then? Have a look. What's this then? What's it? I think it's the wheels. Yeah, it's the wheels. Okay. Oh, even the wheels are individually wrapped up. Well, most of them are. Okay. So, right, get rid of that. Now, this is a car that's come up a few times on the channel. Also, I've talked about this in some detail. Now, it's a car that a lot of people hate and some people really like. So it's very much a Marmite car. It's one of the classic vintage original Tamiya cars from, well, I can't even get to it, way back when. But it's packed up well, which is good, because you need to pack this car up well, if you haven't already guessed. If I can just get it into it. Right, here we go. It is a striker. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Haven't I got one of those? Well, you will be correct. I do have a striker already. Now, there's been a bit of a story behind me and strikers because if you don't know, I'll post a link up here. I originally bought a striker that was shipped to me that was destroyed in transit. The chassis was snapped. So that had to go back. Then I found this one that was really good condition, and it needs painting and it needs the body spraying and new decals, which I have a set of brand new decals for this car. So the plan is to spray it all in. So why do I have another one? Well, let me tell you a bit about the striker if you don't know already. I mean, it's a classic Tamiya, but originally it was kit 58061. It came out a long time ago on the 21st of February 1987. Yeah, 1987. So that's 33 years ago. It was discontinued back in 1991 and it ran for 4 years. So you know, you can imagine that's the newest striker is 20, what did I say? 29 years ago? 29 years old. So yeah, these cars are getting on a bit, and being that they are entry-level buggies, they are quite fragile. So in another video where I talked about prices of cars going up and down, I'll post another link up here. I talk about whether this car is actually going to go up in value or not. Mainly just a bit of fun, but I do think these will go up in value because they are quite rare. People didn't really like them, so the sales numbers are not that high, and all the ones that were sold, because it's a entry-level beginner's car, were probably broken because there's fundamental weaknesses in the car as well, and the youngsters would have had them. and then finding one that's in good condition is very hard. So that's kind of my thinking about why they go up in value, but that's not why I have this car. Now, the reason I purchased this car over this one, if you see, this one has had the driver painted a little bit, whereas this one, the driver has not had any paint on him whatsoever, even though there's a bit of, I think it's been glued, or don't know, but I need to get rid of it. Anyway, the reason I purchased this car, which is a bit stupid, let me see if I can get this off. These side clips were never a good idea. Was I wanted one of these. Oh, okay, that's on there as well. I wanted a replacement one of these. Now you're saying to me, why did I buy a whole car for one of these? Well, there's a brand new one of these currently going for sale without the head for £45, £43 on eBay. Now I managed to pick up this whole car for £78. So it was just worth having a whole car. Bear with me, there's more to it as well. Now this driver hasn't been painted, so I'm going to strip this one down, take all the stickers off, clean it up, and then just paint it white. Why? Because I am sending this off to a professional painter who is going to paint the driver area for me to an insanely high level of detail. The guy is, I'll put some pictures of his work, amazing. So I thought it'd be really nice, because the driver stands out so much in these cars, to have a really well painted driver section, and then I have brand new decals and I will paint the rest of the car white myself. So that's the reason I purchased this car, versus stripping this paint off of this driver and over here, that I've got one that has no paint on it whatsoever. So that's the plan. So that's what I purchased this car for. And also there's one other thing I purchased this car for, is it has the correct mechanical speed controller in it. This car, believe it or not, had a different version. Someone had removed this and put a different version in. I guess they were restoring it a little bit, or what, I have no idea. Or it was taken out and it was run on electronics and then they lost it and then they put it back to original. So this will be going into this car, as well as in this car, these blue uprights are not blue, they're from something else. So I need to put them in there to make that bang on. So my car will become exactly spot on and it'll have an amazing driver. But then that leaves me with this car, which is in actually really good condition. There's no damage to it. It needs restoring. It's gone a little bit yellow, but actually it's pretty good condition. So it's worth restoring. So what I plan to do on the show is I'm going to restore this one as well. But the main difference of that is I don't really need two strikers. Can you see where I'm going with this? So finally, the third in the series of my giveaway cars is going to be a restored to the best of my ability striker. So you will have the chance to win this car. Once I sprinkle a bit of love and a bit of time on it, I'm going to give this away to one of the RCKicks subscribers. There will be a lot more information coming on this, but I've just kind of come around to the idea to do this as my third car giveaway. Now, if you don't know, I'll post a link up here. I did a giveaway build for a Hornet and I also did a Frog. So I'll put the link up there so you can go check those out and you'll get a bit more of an understanding of what I did before. And then soon I will restore this one up and give it away. I will paint the driver and things like that myself, and as well as tart it up as best I can. I'll try and get some more decals and then spray it white and get it back to as good as I can, and then I will give it away. Keep your eyes peeled. If you haven't subscribed to RCKicks, now is the time to do it, because one of the ways that you will win this car is that you need to be an RCKicks YouTube subscriber. Also, you can check out, there'll be more information over on RCKicks Facebook page. I'll post a link down here. Right, I've got a lot to get on with. See you on the next one. Bye bye.